Hans Themistode, FightHype.com. Here with my guy, like always, Gary Russell Jr. How you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm all right, man. I just got finished cutting some grass, man. Man in the lane out here, man. That's about it. About to
Oh,
get ready to put some more work in the gym today. You know,
love to hear it,
we
man.
we a couple days away.
I know, man.
Little
Love to
bro,
hear
away, man. So it's going.
it. Gotta start off by asking you about Errol versus Terence, man. Like that fight was crazy. What was your thoughts on it, man?
My honest opinion.
Mhm.
Um, my honest opinion. You got to give credit when credit's due. To Terrence, Bud Crawford. Um, if you're better than a person, you're supposed to be better than them. I think he was the better fighter on that particular night. Um, but if you want my honest opinion, I feel like something was wrong with Earl going into that fight. I don't know what it could have been, but I want to say I seen him like doing like a pre-fight workout or something like that.
Yeah.
And like his sense of distance, range, and like his fine motor skills just seemed like it was a little off when I seen it. It was a couple days before the fight. I'm like, damn, like he's like he's walking around and like missing a step. He's missing a step, tripping over his feet and shit. It kind of threw me off. So I honestly think something was a little off with Earl going into that fight. They made good money, but if you ask my personal opinion about it, like I say, if I was Earl, I think something neurologically is off. Boxers has been, this is a brutal sport, man. You can truly get hurt. You can truly get injured. Sometimes you can die in this sport. From the things that I've seen in that particular fight. Um, Man, I don't know, man. If I was Earl, I'd probably be thinking about hanging him up.
So, okay, so when you say that something seems to be neurologically off, there are a few doctors that came out and said that, pretty much the same thing. And, they point to like the car accident and things like that. But is that a fair thing to point at? Because, after the car accident, he went and he pretty much dominated Danny Garcia. Then after that, he, you know, beat your Dennis Ugas and stopped him, and he looked perfectly fine and great, man. So is it fair to
Okay, but I know, but did he show any resemblance of that at all in that particular fight at all? Not one single, not a trace. Um, I think maybe something could have happened within camp. I'm not saying that his coaches or anything like that knew what was going on, but I'm just saying, man, he was fucking off. Even with him, yeah, he could have came back with Danny and Ugas, but something was off when he fought Terrence. Something was off. He was off. He was not the same person when he fought Danny and when he fought Ugas. He
yeah.
was not the same person when he before he stepped in the ring. I'm telling you, something was fucking off.
Would he's already said that, look, I want that rematch. And Terrence said that he's down to have it at 154. Do you think the higher weight will make him look more like himself, man?
Man, listen. Like I said before, this is a brutal sport. It's a very, very dangerous sport. I don't know if the high. I mean, you say that like maybe he was dehydrated. That was the reason why he possibly could look that way or something. I don't motherfucking know, man. I don't know. He looked abnormal to me.
Yeah.
His movement, his equilibrium, everything just looked off. Even at the end of the fight, of course he was bruised up. If you get hit on, you get bruising, you get swelling. But even the way that he swelled up after the fight looked abnormal to me. Like it was something chemically or biologically not functioning the way that it's supposed to. So I'm not sure if him moving up in weight will make a difference. I don't know. Hopefully he made good money. Put his money into something that he can invest in and have some residual income. But I don't know. I don't know. I wish the best for him, because he's a fellow competitor, within the sport. But I don't know.
So when you kind of look at it like that, I know the way it played out was like really the opposite the way you thought it was gonna happen. I mean, the opposite of what maybe 90% of the boxing world thought it was gonna happen, man. Um, is it hard for you to, I want to say, like kind of give Terrence his credit only from the standpoint of, yeah, he looked spectacular. He looked amazing. But it's just
Uh,
like,
It's not hard for me to give him credit. I'm on the interview. It's not hard for me to give him credit, but like I said that from the beginning. You gotta give credit when credit's due. If you're better than that individual, then be better than that individual. I think before they fought in the beginning, I already stated I felt as though Terrence was he was overall the more athletic of the two. As far as skill set and stuff goes, I tend to beg the diff. I thought it was pretty much of a coin toss, but he was a completely different. He fought a completely different Errol Spence than the Errol Spence that fought Danny Garcia or Ugas after that accident.
with during the seventh round in particular, Crawford knocked him down again, looked into the crowd, started talking shit to Jermell Charlo. He'd already said that he wants to move up to 154 and fight Jermell. Jermell's, he already has to like take care of business against Canelo. So we'll put that Canelo fight to the side. But do you think that Terrence has what it takes to beat Jermell? Like, would you favor him seeing how he just looked, or you think 154 and Jamel is just like a whole different animal?
I honestly don't know. I don't know, man. I think what is my thoughts on that? I think it'll be a good fight. I think Terrence has the athleticism, you know, to stick and move, keep a good jab in his face, keep him guessing, keep him turning, and could possibly have him running into shots. Um, I don't think Jamil would have a problem with his equilibrium and stuff like that. I think that if he comes in there in a fight, he's going to be ready. I don't think that he's going to have the same problem that Earl has. I honestly believe something is wrong with Earl at this point. I wish him and his family the best. I hope that they make good money. Because he at the end of the day, we're prize fighters. We do this for our family, our
If
loved ones.
if
So.
can you hear me?
But yeah, man. I'm not sure. Watch Terrence and
Oh,
Charlo.
cool. Yeah, no, I was just making sure you was breaking up a little bit. But just just to kind of put a bow on that part, I know you said it's kind of hard to choose. It's I guess 50-50, but if you had to give somebody the slight edge, man, would it be Jamel or would it be Crawford, man?
I don't know. I probably it's 50. It's still 50-50. I'm not sure. Um, you gotta go with Terrence because of course he's gonna be on his high horse a little bit after this. Um, my question is, can you be so much on your high horse competing against someone that I personally don't feel as though was at their physical best? You know what I'm saying? But you still got to give credit when credit's due. So he's accomplished that. Um, shit, it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one. I think that'll be a real good fight. I wouldn't know who to get that one to.
Mm.
Like I said, I think Terrence has the ability to keep his ass at bay, to keep him guessing. But I still believe that Terrence is his defensive discipline is not fully up to par the way it's supposed to be. I think if they get into a shootout, you know, I got Charlo getting the better of the exchange. So we'll see if it happens. Like I say, he got business to take care of with Canelo.